training your mind is so important for any kind of spiritual work. If your mind is going chaotic, then it's going to be really hard for you to understand concepts that are being shown to you in this physical realm.
Hello, beautiful beings of Earth. I'm Lina del Pilar, your host on Pillar of Light Healing podcast. As a doctor of Chinese medicine and acupuncture, and a lifelong seeker of universal truth, I'm here to guide you through the magical realms of energy healing, occult anatomy, and the universe hidden secrets. Let's embark on this journey to simplify your health and spirituality together.
Welcome back. In this episode, we're going to be discussing the three realms and how we live in these three realms simultaneously. And we have these three realms within our body. Why is this important? Because it's going to help you become more conscious and more balanced in your daily life. I want to simplify your life. That's all I want to do. Let's start with the physical realm, which is what we know the most, right? We live in the physical realm, and it's just made out of form. Material is the most dense one. The energetic realm is a little bit more, it's still visible, but it's a little bit more subtle. It's going to be the electromagnetic fields, the colors, the sounds, the smells that you're experiencing and how they make you feel. And then the spiritual realm, the one that we're the most disconnected from, is going to be the realm of thoughts and feeling. These three realms live simultaneously together and they work together in union. They are not separated from each other. We have been so disconnected from our spiritual realm that we don't know why we think the things that we think. And I think it's so important that we start observing our brain and how it works and the things that it's thinking, because since the spiritual realm is the most subtle realm, it unfolds into the material, and that's what we called manifestation. The spiritual realm is the realm of thought and feeling. And when we are connected to the realm of thought and feeling, we're unfolding it towards the physical realm. So you've known the negative Nancy person that always has some negative things to say and something negative always happens. Well, their thoughts is full of negative thoughts. So how can anything else unfold from that? If you have a scarcity mindset and you are constantly manifesting money, but you have these thoughts and feelings of not being worthy enough for these things, then they're just not gonna happen here on the physical. Okay, you might get lucky once in a while, because we do have some luck in our side sometimes, but it's not going to be consistent. And we want to make sure that the thoughts and feelings are consistent with the material realm and what we want here on earth. Starting with the physical body is related to Jing. Jing is essence, is the one that is going to help us evolve, have vitality, have fertility, those kinds of things. It peaks at a certain point and it declines at a certain point. It's just birth and death. That is it. And it's connected to the earth chi, so it's connected to the lower part of your body. And then the energetic, the realm deals more with, like I mentioned, the electromagnetic fields. So it's going to be the things that are more felt than being able to touch. It's related to chi and energy, so it's going to deal with vitality, it's going to deal with how you feel on a daily basis. It is also the middle, so it's going to merge the yin and yang forces, so the yin from earth and the yang from the heavens, or like the most subtle places of spiritual realm. Because it's in the middle, it has the most influence in our body and how we feel. So a lot of the impressions come through your belly. A lot of the things that we experience are going to be stuck in your belly. So it's so important to cover your belly, especially if you're going somewhere that is going to be very negative. I was taught to wear purple underneath my clothes if I'm going to like a funeral home, or I'm going somewhere really negative, or somewhere that it doesn't make me feel good and it has like really negative impressions. You want to cover that belly. That is the solar plexus, and we know that it attracts all of the impressions from earth. The spiritual realm is again thoughts and feelings, so it's going to be the most subtle. It's going to be the one that we're the most disconnected from, and it's located in the upper dantian, like upper part of your body. And this is basically the center of consciousness. This is where you awakened your consciousness. This is where you are manifesting your life that you want, because it is thoughts and feelings is the most subtle, is the fastest, is the one that we are disconnected from. Training your mind is so important for any kind of spiritual work. If your mind is going chaotic, then it's going to be really hard for you to understand concepts that are being shown to you in this physical realm. The three bodies, three breaths, and three minds are basically those three realms, but breaking through all of this extra stuff, right? So the three bodies has a physical body, an energetic body, and then an spirit body, right? So the physical body is what we know, function and action of birth and death, right? The energetic body is going to deal with keeping you healthy, keeping you in a good place, okay? And then the spirit body is going to deal with destiny and karma. And when you think about destiny and karma, it's not like about these like kind of really woojy things. It's more about consequences, I think. And this is how I understand this. When you work on your spiritual body, then you have good consequences in life. If you know that waking up early and meditating and doing a little bit of stretching and going on a walk and getting some sun is going to make you feel good, it's going to give you that consequence of being good, right? So that's kind of what it means when we talk about destiny and karma. It's like whatever action you take is going to have some kind of consequence, and that's what the spirit body does. And then the three breaths are with chi, okay, with energy. Three breaths also have a physical breath, energetic breath, and a spiritual breath. So the physical breath is the one that we do naturally, the one that we don't have to think about, right? It's you're breathing and you're here and you're alive. That's the physical breath. The energetic breath, it deals with that aspect of intuition in a way. The energetic breath is what the vibe that you get when you go somewhere. You have that breath of like negative energy or negative vibes that you get from a place or a person. So that is the energetic breath. And then the spiritual breath is what you have to practice, is that kind of pranayama breath and like breathing exercises to connect to the divine spark. And is what's going to give you a lot of prana, it's what's going to give you a lot of insights within yourself. So this is a skill. It's not just, it's not just it happens, it's something that you have to work on, because you have to do these breathing exercises and pay attention to your breath and how it makes you feel. And then the three minds also have those three levels. So the physical mind has that aspect of evaluating the area, investigating, and gathering data. So that's the conscious mind. It's like the one that is planning. Okay, so today I have this episode to do, and later on I'm gonna edit it, and then I'm gonna post it. So that's the conscious mind. It's like you're able to kind of control it in a way. The energetic mind is the subconscious mind, the one that's gathering information around your area, just gathers data that we don't know that we know. And this mind is extremely related to the feelings and thoughts that we are creating. If you spend some time in nature, and you spend some time doing good things that makes you feel happy and joyful, then those are gonna be stuck and imprinted in your energetic mind. And then the spiritual mind is where you get your spiritual insights, is that knowing of not know how you know. It's that aspect of like, oh, I did a meditation and I had like a vision about something, and then you know what it means to you. And you can't really explain it to anybody because it's for you, right? So it's that those spiritual insights, that's the spiritual mind. And it's just as simple as you observing yourself, creating these kinds of skills, and focusing on connecting these three realms together. The three bodies, three breaths, three minds are all interconnected. And when we learn to deepen these concepts, then we learn how to understand life a little bit better and feel a little bit better and manifest whatever we want, right? Thoughts and feelings unfold to the energetics of like the experiences that you're experiencing here, and then into the material realm. So that's just as simple as that. I want you to simplify your life. Stop doing a million things that don't really have a purpose. rituals and things like that. First, you need to observe your thoughts. First, you need to learn what you're thinking and why you're thinking that. That is the first step for you to become more spiritual awakened. The spiritual realm vibrates in a 5D frequency, meaning that it's a very fast paced frequency. Doesn't mean that it's all positive, like when people say, oh my god, I'm living in the new earth because I'm in the 5D thinking. Well, you're just connecting to that spiritual realm. You're not going anywhere, homie. We're all stuck here on earth and we just have to connect it. We have to be that perfect bridge for this information to come through and understand these things. And I do believe that right now there's a huge spiritual awakening happening. A lot of people are noticing a lot of things that are not good with society, that are not healthy for us. And this is the first step, is acknowledging the things that don't work first, and then we can get rid of those and work on making a better earth for all of us. It's not just for you, it's for everybody, but you have to work on yourself first to be able to be that reflection into the world. And I hope you enjoyed this episode, very short and sweet, but yeah, I just wanted to share that. Mwah. See you next time.